Hey y'all, are y'all ready for episode 2 of I know who the F I married, but why? Why? And why did I stay so long? Why did I stay so long? I don't know. Why did I stay for 32 years? Oh, I don't know. I ask myself that every day. Why? Why did you stay for 32 years? But let's get into it. January 1988, so I left high school and I started college. Because like I said, 1987, I went to summer school so I can graduate, well, so I can finish ahead of my class. But I still was able to come back and walk for graduation in June of 1988. So I went off to college, that's for a semester, January 1988. And he was still at school, because remember I told you that he didn't do his work. So that means we the same age, but he was a year behind because he didn't want to do his work. He book smart, and he's still book smart to this day. So I went off to college. He was still back in high school, his senior year. Everything was good. I mean, we had a great relationship, boyfriend girlfriend relationship. You know, being where we are at this point, we're being 17, 18, turning 18. It was great. So 1988 was good. I graduated. We dated the whole time. Everything was good. 1989 came, and he was finishing up his senior year in high school. He graduated 1989. We dated the whole time. Everything was good. He left and went to boot camp in July of 89. And I think he was gone, basic training was like 4 to 8 weeks. So he went to boot camp, and he was writing me poems. Oh my gosh. I should have saved them poems because he was good. He was a good writer. But you know, I get my mail out the mailbox. I be like, and this was the song. This was the song that I used to listen to the whole time when he was in boot camp, right? When he was in boot camp, let me find it. The song was, this was my song. Baby, I played this song, y'all, I would be like this. I would be like this, laying on the floor. And then this song, I play my song. Back then they had the recorder. If you my age, you know what I'm talking about. They had the recorder, right? Put the cassette. And baby, in 1989, for 8 weeks, this was it. I don't know why the computer don't want to play it louder. Baby, I used to be like this with my letters. I used to be on the ground. I used to be like, oh, I'll be glad when he get out of boot camp. Oh. Baby, this was my song every night. You hear me? Every night. You can have a piece of me, by God. So he went through boot camp, and that was in 1989. He went through boot camp. He got out of basic training, rather. We traveled to his graduation, and me, his mom, his dad, his stepmama, his stepdaddy. So we all traveled to his graduation. Everything was good. I was happy to see him and think, because our relationship was good, you know, dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, right? So everything was good. He came, and I think he was home for like 30 days, and then he had to go to training in California. So he left and went to training in California. And he must have told his mom that he wanted to marry me. And so she had a ring that a beautiful solitary, that she had got from one of her marriages. And he, in the midst, so he gave it to me, and in the focusing on what I need to do for my life, like what I wanted to do in my life, what was I gonna make out of myself, right? So my friend and I, my best friend, she was like, we walking, and she was walking down the street in Mississippi. And so she was like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do with our life? And I was like, I said, well, let's join the military, because back then they had the buddy system. So I said, I did. So she said, yeah. So she set it up so they came pick us up. We went and took our test. She passed it. I missed it by 1 point. So when you don't pass it, you got to come back within 24 to 48 hours. So I had scheduled to come back like that Thursday. But in between that time, he called me and asked me would I marry him. He's like, he called me from payphone in California. He's like, would you marry me? Would I marry you? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. When you want me to marry you? Because I was just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. Yeah, I will marry you. I will be your wife. Yes, I will. And I said yes. And so I told my friend, I was like, girl, you have to go to the military by yourself, because, baby, I got somebody to take care of me. I ain't got to worry about that now. And so she said, really? I said, yeah, baby, you're on your own, baby. I'm about to be somebody's wife at 19. And we get married at the end of December because he was coming home on leave for the holidays. So we got married at the end of December, and that's the end. That's the end of 1989. We got married. But I had went out there for Thanksgiving that November, and he was like, let's elope and go to Vegas. I was like, no, we can't elope and go to Vegas because they're expecting us to get married. So we got married at his mom's house, and it was a nice ceremony. And so we, went to New Orleans for our honeymoon and came back, and then we had like 1 day married together, whatever. And so that's the end of that's 88, 89 that I gave y'all. So at the end of 89, I was somebody's wife. Yes, I had somebody take care of me. Like that. But starting out, I was good. 90, whole different story. But 88, 89, that's what you got. All right, y'all. Come back for series 3, part 3, 1990. All right, y'all.